It's not a game. I'm not a robot. AI challenging you. I'm not a phantom. I'm in your face and I'm here to see it through.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Oh my goodness. I'm personally not doing great. Holy shit. I'm already slightly regretting starting stream. I'm personally not for any other reason other than my wrist still hurt. Because you know where I hurt my wrists earlier because I'm an idiot. That's all I'm going to say about what happened earlier. But I'm an idiot. That's what happened. And so now my wrist's ache, but I really want to get up to date with the story as much as I can today. I'm going to make a debate on whether or not we're going to just play through it all for content or whether I'm just going to play it off stream at some point. I have to make a debate on that one. Because I kind of do want to keep all of my reactions like live, which is why we're streaming. Because we've only gotten a little bit into the story, so I do wanna try and get a little further, just a little further. So this might be like just an hour-long stream. We might get 2 hours. We might go 4, depending on just how badly my wrists start to hurt. Because I was talking to Chris last night. About Wuthering Waves. Now, he's played a lot more of the story than I have right at the moment, because he's actually gotten through Act 2 and 3. I've just finished Act 1. So he's gone through a lot more of the main story than I have, so I do want to try and get through a bit more. So at the very least, because I think there's 6 acts altogether. Now, we're definitely not getting through all 6 acts. Not tonight, anyway. There's no way. But I'm hoping to get through at least another 2 acts. And then we can make a decision of whether we're going to... I think we'll stream it tomorrow as well. Potentially. But I want to show you what's been going on over on Wuthering Waves. And what's happened since I last streamed it. Where is Wuthering Waves? Because I muted it. Okay. So I went a little bit insane with playing when I stopped streaming yesterday. Wait, yesterday, the other day. When it came out, I went a little insane. And... yeah. So I've explored quite a bit since last stream. I explored quite a bit. I've done some of the exploration quests. I've done quite a few side quests. I also now have him. And not only that, I have him at S2. I also have Rover at S1, and she's currently at S3. I also have all these guys. Because I'm still trying to get this man. Still desperately. I lost the 50-50, if you're not on the Twitter. I lost the 50-50, so struggling, but what can you do? What can you do? Yeah, I'm still trying to get him. My pity is getting back up there, so I should get a 5-star soon. I should get him soon. We can always hope. So, yes, we are just starting Act 2. The hope is minimum get through Act 2. Let's try and stay focused. Let's try and stay focused and get through this. If I don't stream me playing the rest of it, I'll definitely record it. That's at least my guarantee on that one. Also, oh, I can feel the slight lag from now streaming. Because it runs so much smoother when I'm not. Oof. Oof.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
Like the freeze shot there.
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
In the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Yeah, love it. Sure.
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday.
I definitely know what
But
it
we
was
won't see her
tasted.
till she's done with her research.
I'm not a
Now
super
wait,
fan of spicy,
since
funny
you're
enough.
the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the academy's entrance and with just a
wait.
few tucks of the rope.
No.
I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
Let's not try that, actually.
By the way, now that we've figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan?
I'm
of
just very
action,
smart.
Rover?
Let's look into the mangosteen.
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the harbor?
Let's leave the
Do
city.
you think the token is guiding us outside the city?
Apparently. Yeah, let's tell him about the dream I had. I don't remember. What dream did I have?
An ocean of stars, a dark-haired
Oh,
girl, an inverted etheric sea,
right.
and a resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark. And you said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits and the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before.
Couldn't find the right moment.
The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories.
Oh.
Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
I'm really strong, you know.
Without a doubt.
Some need protecting. Kiss. I love the movement in this game. Yeah, there is definitely a slight section of like almost like a very minute amount of lag whenever I stream, especially with the VTuber. Because it runs a lot smoother when I'm not streaming.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Oof. You see all that? That's flickering. It's odd.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That should be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at him.
I don't really need to do that. I'm debating whether or not we should keep the VTuber on. or whether we take it off to make it run smooth.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came back.
Because it would run much smoother probably without my VTuber on.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits.
Boing, boing.
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My
The
apologies.
current circumstances?
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens
Gian.
base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
Just a little like scratch on the face. Just handing that across.
Your
Oh, yeah,
access
'cause I have-
pass has been verified.
Oh right, because I've been.
Just you two?
The monk? Is she a monk? She's coming with us.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it.
She's a. How did I? Okay.
I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Is it allowed?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
I could leave it. That's insane. I could lead an entire troop out of the city. Let's go.
Sure.
I mean, I am heading that way, aren't I? So.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Did you ready anything about? Why is it so important for you to find him?
Mr. Zhengye seemed confused. He's gone through a lot searching for his enlisted grandson. Lending a helping hand was the least I could do. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the chaos on the front line, Mr. Zhengye has been extremely worried about his grandson's
Aw.
safety. He'd sneak out to look for his grandson the moment no one was watching. I'm really worried about him.
What's your relationship?
His name is Jiyuan. I don't know him in person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know.
She's so sweet. She's so lovely.
You have a kind soul, Master Jianxing.
She's so lovely.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Do you know anything?
This mangosteen?
Yeah, this one.
It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
I mean, good to know. Where are you
I grew
from?
up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my time training with my masters. One day, I was told training in seclusion was not enough. I must engage with the world to further my skills.
That's a
So
fair
I
point, to be
started my
fair.
self-cultivating journey. I've been to various cities and gained valuable lessons, but there is still so much more to learn.
I really like her already. She's lovely. To be fair, I think I've liked most of the characters we've met. But so many of them are genuinely so sweet.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
That's where we're heading to.
Of course.
We're gonna go together. Out of curiosity. I mean, I can just fast travel slightly closer. Yeah. Oh, there is just like, I'm unsure about like, oh, if I should turn my VTuber off. Maybe I turn the VTuber off just for the smoothness. Hold on. The Hado tube. Okay. Yeah, let's swap to the little guy instead. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Just the little guy instead.
This is a test.
Oh, look at that! Immediately. So much smoother. Yeah, we're gonna do that. As much as I love my little VTuber, I can't do this with the lag. I need to be able to move around and stuff.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year.
Oh,
I think
secretly,
the
if
quartermaster of the rear guards
you
escorted
know
him
it's
away,
happening.
So, if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
I see.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
I guess it makes sense if we gotta do a little task on the way. Considering we're going that way, it makes sense. Oh, there's a thing nearby? Hold on. Where is that? I'll worry about the sensor in a second. Yeah, there it is. Sorry. Here we go. Sensor. Like, I know, I spent a long time. Yeah, I didn't even say no to tell you. I'm now union level 22, which means I can do multiplayer now. I can do co-op. Right, I spent a very long time just running around playing the game. I can now play co-op. Will I? Probably not. Hi, Chris. Kind of my 5 stars. Let's go. Who you get? Yep, yep, yep. Oh, chest. Okay. Nice. I do want to get her, at some point. Got the monk girl by choice. You know, that's so valid.
Cherish every day.
I've got her on my current on my beginner's choice. Because she's a good, she's like the best support, isn't she? I'm pretty sure. I'm always like... I like to imagine you just yelled that. You know, that's fair. I don't blame, look, my man. My man. I've been so considering swapping my beginner's choice thing to him to get him again. And just fully committing to, like, I don't know, S6ing him. Which I think would be a little silly. Ah, but I could, Chris. But I could. I could just get another one. You couldn't stop me. Oh, by the way, it's level 22, Union level 22 that you get co-op. Found that one out by mistake. Because, you know.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
It's crazy. It is.
They don't look like soldiers.
Ah, it's because they're not. Yang Yang, that's because they're not. They don't. I can tell you that. Because we have fun. I will. Probably. Probably.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're gonna lie, at least be good at it.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Don't let them run off. We're gonna get them. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
I don't trust them. And the amount of times that I've gone...
What happened? Do you need help?
Okay, you're very trusting, and I love you for that. However, the amount of times that I've been running around while trying to help, like, these guys, because they go, oh, I'm injured, or oh, I need help, and then they're like, I tricked you. Too many times. I don't trust them.
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry.
I
Then we
love
found
how
some
pity.
expensive
I
looking
don't
stuff here.
I don't believe.
Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You are very...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
She's very sweet, but I don't trust them.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
Are they
It was
actually...
nothing. Master once told me,
Are they actually
the sage
good?
takes care of all men and abandons none.
Yeah, see? Like, I don't trust them. Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Ooh. Yeah, see? Look, I didn't trust them. I'm... To be fair, it doesn't... It helps.
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding
I
us
forgot.
all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, Yang Yang, please, step back as I handle them.
Fine, you asked for this.
I already handled it.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Yeah, I think I got that a moment ago, but okay. Who are you?
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
I don't know how mean I want to be. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't trust We have some spare supplies, fine.
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine, fine. We'll go.
Which one's the elder in the
Hurry, move, let's get
scenario?
outta
Like, none of
here.
them look
I'm not
like an
listening to
elder.
this lecture anymore.
The front one's the elder?
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Ugh, quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon
Please
you
put that
nest with?
down.
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
Which one?
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Yep. I mean, we're here. That's kind of what we were told to do, right? Just to go check on them, and since we're here... Oh, it's this thing. Okay. No. There we go. Easy. Easy. I'm just so good. Oh, that one's so far away. Why is it so far away? God damn it. Okay, let's do this run. Gonna do a runny run. Okay, hold on. Ah. Yeah, I love the movement. It's so. I was playing Genshin earlier just cause I felt like it. Cause honestly, I was like, I can't play this much because otherwise I'm gonna get much further. And about the only thing I really wanted to do was play through the main story, and I couldn't really do that off camera because I want to do it on camera. At this point, I feel like I might. Don't turn my camera around. Ooh. Feels something dangerous over there. I mean, I think there's something dangerous over there. I don't know about you though. I might play a lot of this off camera just because.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
I do think it's so funny that they're teaching me how to use these mechanics that I've spent the last like 12 plus hours doing on my own. Because I'm impatient and absolutely spent a lot of time just running around exploring the world. Okay. 100, so let's keep running, Yeah, my wrists are not having a good time. I think we'll do...
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Oh, my wrists are not having a good time. Holy fuck. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
It is natural
Sorry.
to feel dreadful
my
of the
God.
unknown.
Keep going.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city
Oh,
again
bye,
and
dude.
demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go!
Well,
No,
things look
no.
tense over
What
here.
is it? Why are we still not done distributing these?
Hi.
You new here? Are you backups too?
I mean, it could be, I guess, but...
Wait, you don't look like one of us.
Because we're not. That's...
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this.
Okay.
Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor?
Oh, okay.
The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds.
Sure, leave it to us.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm got a problem. I think I might quite literally.
It's
I don't.
so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wounded soldiers are here. Let's go check on them. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you. Oh my god. I said it wasn't gonna be a long stream, but holy fuck, I feel really bad about doing this immediately. I think I might just have to end. Holy shit, my wrists are not doing good. I wanted to stream, but I wanted to do this, but god. I think we'll probably do an early stream tomorrow if I feel up to it. But my wrists are killing me. I think I'll hit the record button now. If my wrists feel better earlier, like later, I might hit the record button and continue playing the main story, but I think we're gonna, I can't do this. My wrists really hurt. I messed them up. Oh my god. Yeah, ow. Ouch. Ouchie. Oh. I should have figured. I should have figured. It's okay. I did say it wasn't going to be long. 40 minutes. Technically half the length by the regular stream. Yeah. I don't know if anyone is live that I could just raid out to. I might just end. I mean, we could raid out to. She's doing so. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, my wrists are killing me. I am not doing great. We'll send you over there. It's doing a speed run, so speed run race. So have fun with that. My wrists are in pain, absolute pain. I'm probably just gonna hit the record button and just play the rest of this off stream later when my wrists feel better. But I don't know if she's still going. I'm gonna give it a second because she just finished doing something. Hold on.
I didn't know that. Well, my splits were messed up anyway, so. I'll turn off the split timer.
I don't know if she's still going. I'm trying to see if she's still doing anything after this.
Doesn't really matter since you're on Everest and it can't be verified anyway. That's true.
Yes, okay. It does look like she's going into something else. Okay. We'll send you over there. Yeah, my wrists are killing me. Because I messed them up earlier and it's not doing great. Either way, we'll send you over there. Have a good rest of your evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. I might do an early stream tomorrow, or very least I think I might do a longer stream tomorrow, because hopefully with some rest my wrists will fix themselves. I can't do this. My wrists are in pain. So either way, thank you for being here. I'm so sorry. And thank you to the VOD viewers for being here. I appreciate you.